Welcome YouTubers to the WrestleMania 31 review, and in the kickoff to this pay-per-view we had Tyson Kidd and Cesaro retaining their tag team championships against the Los Matadores, the Usos and A New Day. And even though I liked this match, I liked the fact that Tyson Kidd and Cesaro retained, I didn't think it was the biggest and the best match possible for WrestleMania. And I think a part of that reason is because of how the WWE let the Ascension down earlier in the year. Because they could have at least been in this match or actually gone on and became the new tag team champions at this pay-per-view. Also on the kickoff, we had the Big Show winning the Andre the Giant Battle Royal. And even though I enjoyed all the participants eliminating Alex Mania first from the Battle Royal and hopefully ending Alex Mania, I enjoyed the moments of Itami, Ryback, Cesaro, Mizdow, especially when he took the abuse from the Miz, eliminated him, and then quit from being his assistant. We had Big Show eliminate all them and have a moment with Mizdow where, okay, I can understand why Big Show won because he resembles Andre the Giant. He didn't win last year. But I felt if you were going to have Mizdow lose, still make him look good against the Big Show, but have Miz cause him the match. Don't just have Mizdow look good and then Big Show just eliminate him. I felt could add more to the feud with the Miz. Miz should have cost him the match. Now onto the actual WrestleMania card. The opening match was the 7-man IC Championship ladder match. The rumour, the thought going round was to make the number up to 8, we would have had the returning Sheamus. All those video packages would have built up to Sheamus returning at WrestleMania to be in the ladder match. But no, he may be the surprise on Raw, but he's not here to be in this match. Daniel Bryan is the new Intercontinental Champion, which has now made him the Grand Slam Champion. And that is a good thing. I think giving Daniel Bryan that as an accomplishment is great. But I felt it should have been done before last year's WrestleMania. And it's just, I want to be celebrating for Daniel Bryan. I want to go, yes, yes, yes. But Daniel Bryan this time last year defeated Triple H. He defeated Randy Orton. He defeated Batista. He got the Yes movement growing. He was our world heavyweight champion. Then he got injured. Then he faced Roman Reigns to get a shot to be facing Brock Lesnar at this year's WrestleMania. But instead, he's in an Intercontinental Championship match and now our champion. I feel that he's came down quite a bit and we're meant to be jumping for joy that he's at WrestleMania and the Intercontinental Champion. I'm looking forward to seeing him going to feuds against various wrestlers, putting on good Intercontinental Championship matches, mid-card matches, but I'm not going to celebrate the fact that he's our champion. Not when he was somewhere much higher this time last year and could possibly be against main eventers this year instead of against mid-carders. Randy Orton defeating Seth Rollins. I have no problem to because it was a very good match. I felt that we were seeing traces of the old Randy Orton. We were seeing Seth Rollins taking advantage when he can, especially with the two Scrooges beside him. But the best part of this match was a curb stomp into an RKO out of nowhere for the 1, 2, 3, giving Orton a win at WrestleMania, which he hasn't done since I think WrestleMania 27. Then we get to Triple H defeating Sting. And there's going to be mixed opinions about this match. People are going to think, Sting's first match in the WWE at WrestleMania, and he's losing to Triple H. He shouldn't be doing that. But to be honest, the match itself made up for that. You had Sting look good. Sting putting Triple H in his finishing moves. You had the D-Generation X make an appearance. You had NWO make an appearance. Even Shawn Michaels was there to help Triple H. You had the sledgehammer getting broken in half by the baseball bat. There was just so much about this match. Nostalgic stuff, epicness. Either man could have won. Entrances as well. Some people thought, this is a bit childish. Triple H looks daft. But you had Sting with Japanese movement thing going on. Triple H with Arnold Schwarzenegger in his video. I really enjoyed how the WWE put all this effort into this match. The effort did crack a little bit with a handshake. Maybe it's WWE respecting WCW, Triple H respecting Sting. But with all the build up to this, Triple H getting frustrated and angry and wanting to bury WCW, only to shake his hand. A part of me thinks that handshake was to possibly end the Sting and Triple H feud, because later we get the tease that we're going to get a Triple H versus The Rock feud, or at least a Triple H and Stephanie versus The Rock and Ronda, the UFC female fighter. So there's two possible matches there. So maybe they're going to be moving away from Triple H and Sting and onto Triple H and The Rock. AJ and Paige defeat the Bellas. Again, it felt like a Raw match, not really worthy of WrestleMania. Cena defeating Rusev for the United States Championship. I really, again, like many years, was rooting for Cena's opponent. Even though Rusev's the heel in this, I felt that Rusev could have still took down John Cena and picked up the win in any way, shape or form. Maybe Lana could have made up for her annoying or making this match possible and actually help Rusev to win. Or maybe Rusev could have won, I was about to say he could have won clean, but unlikely that Rusev was going to defeat John Cena clean. With John Cena as the champion, he's going to bring prestige and more eyes to the championship, make other wrestlers work harder to defeat John Cena. But to be honest, the way I'm seeing it is that John Cena has let down an uprising talent for the second year running, and also is that think who he's going to defeat being champion. He could lose at Extreme Rules, but why give John Cena a 1 month US title run? Even though Taker vs Bray Wyatt was a good match, I still feel the same as I did going into it. It didn't accomplish enough, if anything. Yes, it may have shown that Taker's back, he's good in the ring, he can put on a good match against Bray Wyatt, and Bray can put on a good match against another big name in the company. But without the streak, without Brock Lesnar making an appearance, I don't feel there was enough to this match. And Taker's going to go on wrestling. Okay, I don't think he should. I think he should retire. And Bray Wyatt, I don't know what the WWE are thinking with him. He brought up this feud on his own with Taker's finale moments on the Go Home show, and he loses. You can defend how good he looked in the ring, but I don't feel it was enough. Before going into the main event, remember the fact that Brock Lesnar has announced that he's re-signed with the WWE for a multi-year deal. So maybe that affected some people's opinion on who was going to win this match, but I felt The surprise in this match made it so much better. We had Seth Rollins cashing in his briefcase during the match to become the new WWE World Heavyweight Champion. But during the match, you had Roman Reigns fighting strong. You had him knockout punching. You had him spearing. You had him really going at it to keep Brock Lesnar down. But Brock Lesnar wouldn't. He's bleeding, but he's still doing his F5 German suplexes and proving that he's a beast. But it took them really going at each other for Seth Rollins to come up with the idea of cashing in for the first time in the WWE history at WrestleMania and during a match. Seth Rollins becomes our WWE World Heavyweight Champion by curb stomping Reigns. Brilliant. This is exactly what WrestleMania needed for the surprise factor, the wow factor. Yes, I had the thought this could possibly turn Seth Rollins' face, but I am not thinking that right now. I want to see what happens on Raw. And that is the best thing about main events. It makes you want to see where it goes next. But people, WrestleMania as a whole, my overall thoughts, I went into this thinking not very greatly built in some areas. It needs the surprise factors to make it better than expected, and that's what we got. I felt that WrestleMania went from being okay to good to leaning towards great. I enjoyed this, and yes, I would watch it again. But people, please share your thoughts on this WrestleMania in the comment section below. I'll be really interested to know how much of you liked this pay-per-view, didn't like it, or did it exceed your thoughts to a much better place. Until next time, YouTubers, enjoy Raw and goodbye.